Good morning, you guys. Happy hump day. I've missed you guys so much. Hi, Luna. Welcome in. Oh, there's an app break. Lame.
Razor Jewel.
Okay, we need to find his stream from yesterday. I have so many exciting things to tell you guys. Oh, so exciting. You guys, something happened last night. Oh, my light. Something happened last night. Welcome in. I'm so glad to be back. I missed you guys. I know I streamed twice while I was out of town on Saturday night and Monday morning. But still, you know, like I was out of town. I wasn't able to see like who was streaming and lurk on you guys, and so I feel a little bit out of the loop. So if there's stuff that has happened over the weekend, let me know. But I have big news, okay? Oh, you know what? I think it's fine if I talk about this, but let me just make sure it's fine. You know, when Severlin You did! You put them down? You put some hints down or some actual things down? Okay. Because I've got an amazing video from last night. I don't know how long he streamed. I don't know when people came in the Discord last night. I'm not sure when in his stream I came in. And Severlin came in. Yes, that's Severlin. But apparently it's Severlin, the producer for DDO. Apparently his name is pronounced Severlin. And he told us that, and I had no idea. Oh my gosh, girlfriend! Let's pull this up. Let's pull this up. Cute. Cute. Okay, that was your past stream. Nice! 31 views. Almost KO party. That was a great clip. That was a great clip. I want to share that. Okay, let's check this out. Okay. Okay. Oh, you have your dates of your first live stream and the day you made affiliate. Oh, wow. You have a bits goal, a sub goal, and a followers goal. Oh, wow. Oh, yes, that's right. I remember this on your page. What do you have new? Oh, you have this. This is new. Donations tip page. Awesome. Oh, awesome. That is great. That is a great blurb about that. Okay. DDO grind to completionist. I love this. I play the way I want. Always have, always will. And thank you people for watching and about me. Oh my gosh. Too much you can do. Too many ways to create your character. It's true, there's so much to do. Okay, here we go. Oh, you have them exactly where they are. You did. You didn't just give hints. Girl. And look at this die. Or dice. Dice, die. Which one's plural? Cheer bit names and amounts. Number 1, drizzling tiny candy. Oh, yes. A misting of bits. Oh, that's cute. A sprinkling of some bits. Queen me, bish. 222 bits. What the heck did I just see? 333 bits. Uh-oh. That's me, isn't it? That reminds me of a clip that you made entitled of me. Hi, you. How are you? All 14 and number 15 is hidden. Ooh, find the cuteness. Is it one of your kids? Is it your baby? Hi, welcome in. Thanks for being here, you guys. Good morning. I missed you guys so much while I was out of town. I feel out of the loop even though I do know some big news. Okay. I'm gonna just show you. We're gonna watch, ooh, what did I just click on? I'm just gonna show you guys the news. We're gonna watch this Q&A with Severlin, sorry. I'm glad he told us that we were been pronouncing his name wrong for years. Severlin, our DDO producer. I'm gonna show you guys our Q&A. And it was amazing and magical. Thank you so much for the lurk. Neutral, how are you? Did you make it to 80? And most importantly, did you have fun doing it? Okay. Thank you so much for the lurk. And you guys, I just want to say, if you guys haven't seen my title. Oh, and I want to thank the leaderboards today too before stream ends. So my title is Ask Me and Nimvind about Severlin Q&A last night. Thank you for the great August. Thank you guys so much. And I turned up the sound on the new bit alert 353. But let me know when it plays again. We can see if I need to re-record it louder. Because I might just need to re-record it louder because I put it on the highest it will let me on Stream Elements or Streamlabs. I might also have to put a filter on it so you can kind of see the video better. And then I still have elbow tendonitis, but it's on the mend, I think. And if you guys didn't see my schedule, let's see here. Alright. So I messaged Nimvin, he hasn't responded. I would message Severlin, but I think it's okay since he told us and he knew it was being live streamed and he had a ton of viewers. Like, look at how many viewers this has. Wait. Oh. 208 views. So you guys know some majorly good shiz went down last night. Majorly. Severlin, DDO producer, joined the Q&A that Nimvind, me, and Float on By were in. And then a bunch of other people, when they saw Severlin was in there, started joining. It was awesome. Look at his other streams. 58 views, 32 views, 105 views. And then this one, 208 views. So you know some good stuff went down. So we're going to watch the Q&A. You guys, trust me, this is going to be awesome. So because I can tell you what happened, but I'm not going to be able to tell you all of it. because it was hard to hear on the phone, and I was in a car driving back from out of town. But I did take some notes so I could tell you, but this is gonna be better. I'm so excited. Maybe. Okay, shooting stars. Give me 5. Sky's not the limit. Exploding hearts. Ooh, pretty. 2 arms. Raining bits. Storming bits. Downpour of bits. Find the cuteness. You have a Find the Cuteness event. I'm so excited. For every sub or 100 biddies, will you give people a hint to help find the cuteness? This is a great clip. If you guys haven't seen this clip, it's really funny. Me and Kiwi are in it. It is great. We're on hardcore and we accidentally... Oh, why can't you hear? Oh, maybe my game music's too loud. So we're resting and rush riding, and she clicks a potion. She thinks it's a potion, but it's actually a potion of wonder. And blades, swirling blades come out and almost kill us all in hardcore. After we made it to like level like 15.
I thought that was my health pot, but I guess it wasn't.
She thought it was a heal pot, but it was a potion of wonder.
Run away from those.
Wait, what level were we? Level 7. We had finally made it all to level 7. I kept not getting past like level 4 or 5. We finally made it to 7. And then it took us forever to find out what it was. And then it went back and almost killed us again a second time. Because we couldn't figure out what happened. Look at this. Right when it happens. Okay, watch. We're all just resting calmly. Necro, hi! Okay, ready? She pulls up her inventory. And she clicks her heal po. Swirling blades! I almost die. Kiwi almost dies. She gets a 1/4 of her health, almost dies. She was like, what the beep?
I thought that was my health pot, but I guess it wasn't.
And then I got hit. We all got hit again because I couldn't figure out how to dodge the blades. I got hit again. We all got hit again. Pissed my pants. Okay, anyways. How are you, Necro? Glassing, let's give a shout out to Glass Straws. That was during hardcore a couple weeks ago. Is there anyone I missed shouting out? How are you? How are you, Crayon? You guys, Crayon's gonna be my secretary since Mildred's out of town. Honestly, Mildred's probably visiting Voodoo Spice. Oh, you're gonna make them all unique soon. Right now there's some fun Twitch ones. Well, I might not have seen all the fun Twitch ones yet, so that will be really cool. Thank you for the walkthrough. I know you probably are gonna say yes, but can I use the fup out of this because I'm getting close to needing to do times long past for my second time. I'm doing a second run through these quests, trying to make sure I find an efficient, fast way to do them and know how to lead them, so I don't need to rely on you guys in chat to help me. I'm not like, please save me, SOS. Necrobotanist, please. I need your Vietnamese pho. You know, I want to have a Vietnamese restaurant called Pho King. And when I greet everyone, I'll be like, welcome to my fucking restaurant. Here are your fucking menus. Let me take you to your fucking table. Here are our fucking specials of the day. And I'm just the fucking hostess. I'm the owner of fucking Your fucking waiter will be with you shortly. Would you like any special fucking drinks? Did you know that that's one of my dreams? Is it one of your dreams? I ask you this because you're a Vietnamese Guatemalan. No, you're a Guatemalan Vietnamese. No. Your dad's a Guatemalan Vietnamese. No. You're all Vietnamese, but you guys lived in Guatemala because your dad did something, but then you guys were like, had to leave Guatemala. Super, super exciting. I'll figure it out one day. I'll finalize this lore one day, Necro. Don't you worry. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this in my handy dandy notebook. Where's my handy dandy notebook? Here we go. This is the Times Long Past walkthrough necrobotanist. Did you learn botany in Guatemala? Did you learn how to do tropical plants? Here, I'm gonna give you a heart. I like it. I don't know if it's good, but I like it. Just kidding. I'm sure it's a good.
Hello and welcome. Dead Nettle of Thelanis here. We're going to do a quick walkthrough of
Dead Nettle of Thelanis. Wait, you're Dead Nettle? I totally forgot that. Oh.
Log in here. The conceit of this quest.
Your voice sounds very Guatemalan Vietnamese.
In the past, and so there's sort of one map, but you're moving through.
What a good guide. Only 24 minutes and you're guiding everyone and explaining everything. That means I will not be doing this quest for an hour and a half. Mmm. Tasty nuggets. Another neutral 72 and another one to almost 71. Oh, good. You're having fun. You can go all the way to 80 now, right? Hello. Oh, hello there. Sure, if it helps. I mean, you're looking to get that video passed around to help people, right? So you're probably like, yeah, that's what I want to do, is I want people to use it, and, I want people to use it, and, wait, am I even on Thelanis? I'm gonna get rid of my server, because I forgot what server I'm on. Ooh. That's not high on my give a dang to do list. I give a fup, not give any fups list. No way, urine and ice? Oh, I want to hear that. Can you spell it and I can see if I can pronounce it? They go around asking for Coke with urine. Give me cock. Give me cock. Have you seen that lady? She's this Asian lady who's teaching English second language, and she's explaining how to ask for a Coke, but she keeps asking for cock. Please give me cock. I would like cock. It's awesome. I love that video. It's a good video. And I'm not saying it to make fun of her or anything. It really sounds like she's asking for it, and it's a good video. That was popular when I was a kid. If I go back and watch it, I might be a terrible person and going straight to hell, but I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I would never make fun of anyone or be watching something to see someone be in pain or be made fun of or anything. I know when I was a kid, there was a funny video, but then I showed it on stream and I was like, wait, this isn't funny. That lady actually looks hurt. And then there was an extra part of the video I'd never seen where she was like, I can't breathe. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to hell. I was like, I didn't remember it being like this. I remembered her being fine. So I still feel bad about that. Okay, what is today's date? The 4th. Okay. 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 We're... Okay. Wait. Hold on. I need to put something up. Okay. I had to write something down. Hi, Donzie. Hey, guess what? I was talking with Winch. Winchy Winch. Did you know that? I was talking with him in the Q&A last night with Severlin, not Severlin, Severlin, my new best friend. I would like to tell you guys that he's my new best friend, and I don't want to brag or anything, and I don't want you guys thinking that he's going to go around and do this for everyone else, but he accepted my friend request. So we're best friends now, and I'm going to make him a best friend bracelet. So Verlin's my new best friend. Wait, why is my camera... Wait, what happened to my camera? My camera died. What happened to my camera? Can you guys hear me? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My face cam froze. Hi, Donzi. He told me about it last night afterwards. Okay, you guys can hear me, but you guys can't see me. Thank you for letting me know, September mouth person. Thank you so much. I have no idea who you are. I just know that you are now a little nom mouth. Facecam froze. I have no idea who this Sea Titan person is. You are now nom noms. You are now little Mr. Nommy Noms. Indeed, I hope it helps people. Awesome. 15-minute quest if you have a good group. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, see you in 5, Luna. All good. Go around asking with coke with urine. Can you tell me the words so I can see how I can pronounce it? Can I just guess how to pronounce it? She's just practicing her ventriloquism. Yeah, you guys check out my cool hairstyle. See, I kept that piece. That's really trendy. You get that piece together and then the other piece on the other side, and I'm showing it off. That's what you do now. It's called, like, I don't know. And then you do space buns with it. Yeah, or maybe you can be Dino Dance Popcorn Guy. Okay, let's fix this. Let's fix this. Ma'am? Ma'am, this is a Wendy's? Ma'am. Ma'am. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. Ma'am? Ma'am. Ma'am? Ma'am. Uh-oh, I don't want you guys to see my conversations with people. We're talking about weird stuff. I'm talking about how I think the trees in Myth Janor are very sexy. That's awkward. Okay, ma'am, we're gonna check your properties, ma'am. USB camera. We're gonna change you to OBS. Then we're gonna change it back. With the I'm so good at ventriloquism, it's crazy. And we're back! Did I trick you guys and make you think that the camera was still off? So good at pranks. Man, I live to prank you guys. I live for it. Oh, you guys didn't even see what was coming. Dead Nettle logged on. Hey, there's my Thalenus friend. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang, bang, bang. Da. Okay, I can't type the other one. Correct letters on a Roman keyboard. Okay. Okay, is it da or de? De? Da? De? De or da? I'm guessing it's day or da. Da or day. And one of them is ice, one of them is urine. Rising tone is for ice. Okay, da is ice or day is ice? Sorry, which one, da or day? Let's see, da or day? Oh, you Texans and your ooh, ee, ooh, ah, ah, ting, tang, walla, walla, bing, bang, ching, ching. Dun, dun. Better use Google Translate. It's pretty hard to say. Okay, here we go. Hi, Princess. Lol, this is a Wendy's. Ma'am, this is a Wendy's. This is a dungeon. Princess Sin. If you guys don't know Princess Sin, she's lovely. She's gorgeous. How are you? Welcome in. How was your weekend? I missed you guys so much. I have big news for you guys. Hi, Dead Nettle. I have big news. How are you, Donzi? Welcome, welcome. Oh, that makes me so happy. I asked him about you on the Q&A. I was like, do you know Donzi? I know they're in Pay It Forward. And I know they're a prominent figure in the guild. They're an officer and they're prominent. And he was like, oh, I know them. We hang out sometimes. And I was like, Oh my gosh, I know people who are really cool and they're big time and pay it forward. So I felt pretty cool. You wouldn't do quests that long if you, 1, stop talking and not moving, and 2, no 30-hour pee break. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. It would take me at least 2 hours. I could maybe do a quest in 24 minutes. If I was like, okay guys, 24-minute timer starts now, and I just focused on it, even then, I don't know if I could do it. I spell ventriloquism.
Let's go!
Punky, you're driving by at H-Link. Have a great stream. Catch you later. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I don't know what a drive-by H-Link is. Thank you so much. Oh, just a drive-by. Oh, you're probably talking about a drive-by, like saying hi. Oh, a drive-by hiing. Thank you so much for the drive-by. I hope you're having a good drive. I hope you're having a good time. I hope the weather's nice. I hope that you don't get pulled over and the cop tries to be like, all right, bend over. I gotta check your rectum for drugs. I hope that doesn't happen again. That'd be weird if that happened twice in the same 30-day period. In under 30 days, wouldn't it? Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Let's go. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate the support to help keep me streaming. I really appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. And thank you guys so much for being here. It's so exciting. I've missed you guys so much. My health wasn't the greatest when I was out of town. My headaches have been worse the last couple weeks as it's nearing time for my neck procedure. So I apologize, I've been more out of it than normal and having to not be as consistent with my stream schedule as I would like, which sucks because I hate deriving from my stream schedule. I hate it. I like being consistent, and so it sucks. But anyways, and it gets worse at night. It gets worse. It's bad during the day, but it gets really, really bad at nights and right when I wake up. And so I'm so sorry. It's been really hard. Because then I'm like, I don't want to miss a stream in the morning, and I don't want to, and then it's like, and then it makes it hard to sleep, and I'm just like, oh, I need sleep sometime, but then my headaches make it hard to sleep. So anyways, even when I'm trying to get ready for bed early to make sure, but it starts worse at night. And so anyways, so thank you guys for your patience the last couple weeks. And the tendonitis has been also really bad the last month, so I'm still working on getting it better, because I wasn't really able to get it better during the Hardcore League and the Mythdraenor expansion drop that week. I was just trying to upkeep it, but now I'm trying to get it better. Okay. Thank you, Necro. How's Donzi and how's Princess? You guys, and how are you, Luna? And Newt, what are you up to? How are ya? Thanks for being here. Hi, Bella. How are you, lovely? Hi. Oh, thanks for saying hi. Bella666. Shout out to Bella. How are you? Hello. Learning how not to order urine in Vietnamese. Okay, so translate.google.com. Okay. Crap. Is it too late to order the D&D stamps? Is it too late to order the D&D stamps? Oh no. D&D stamps. Because I want to order at least 3 sheets of them for raffles. Oh no, I hope it's not over. How are you, Bella? So good to see you. Welcome in. How was your guys' Labor Day weekend? Okay. Okay, wait. Okay, so we need to choose a language. So we're going to do English, and then we're going to go to Vietnamese. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. Okay. And you know what? Sometimes I used to go to this place, and they speak Vietnamese, and they're all Vietnamese that work there. And the guy that owns it, his name is Phat, P-H-A-T, pretty hot and tempting. He, maybe I'll test this out on him. Ice. Okay, here's ice.
Đá,
Oh, da.
đá, đá,
Da. I see what you were saying with the rising.
đá,
And now let's try urine.
nước tiểu,
Nope.
đi tiểu,
P. Urine. P. P. No. Urine.
nước tiểu,
Nope. Let's try this one.
đi đáy,
Dai.
đi đáy,
Is it dai? Da. Dai. Is it ice? Da. And then for urine, dai. I bet that's it. I bet that's it. I bet that's it. I bet that's it. Okay, I just refreshed the post office. Okay, it looks like you can still get a thing of stamps. I think we should get 3. And then those will be special raffles. I still have 1 mini poster left from the PAX East exclusive meetup. And then I still have a handful of pins that I can't wait to raffle off. 1. Oh my gosh, what are these? Oh, I don't know. You guys might have to ask me about those. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hi guys. It's Cozy Mike. Oh my. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. It's Cozy Mike. Cozy Mike time. Okay. Smexy, how are you? I have big news for you guys. We had a Q&A with Severlin, DDO producer, last night. And this is the VOD of it. Me and Nimvin and Float On By, and then a handful of others came in with DDO's producer, Severlin. Also, his name, apparently, he said, is pronounced Severlin. And it's based off his first D&D character from 79 or 76. Thank you so much, 17 months, Smexy! I'm releasing the new sub badges this Friday. I believe this Friday. This weekend. I'll let you guys know a couple days ahead of time, but the goal is for this Friday or Saturday. And I'll make sure to let you know, Luna, so your kid can see it and be there. Thank you so much, 17 months. That's a year and a half almost. Thank you so much, Smexy, for that support for 17 months. How are you? I can't wait to do some questing with you. I'm on Thelanis right now. And I'm running Myth Draenor for my second time. So I'm still going a little bit slower because I'm still trying to learn to figure out how to lead the party by myself and do the quest by myself. So that I don't have to rely on people to quest with me or I have to ask you guys in chat. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more of these sexy babies. Also, if you guys want to come to CozyCon, I haven't messaged the people that are going to meet up there about posting it on the forums, but maybe I'll post it on the forum, but maybe just you guys that come to my stream can just know about it or whatever. I'm having a CozyCon meetup in Arizona, in Sedona, Flagstaff area, October 4th, 5th, and 6th. So if you guys want to meet up, we're going to do food, dinner Saturday night, or a lunch Saturday, or one or the other, or both. So, Flagstaff, oops, I spelled it wrong. Oh well. Sedona area, October 4th, 5th, 6th, and that's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you guys want to come to the meetup, I looked up some prices and I found some cheap stuff that if things go well this month, I should be able to get some CozyCon exclusive meetup merch. I'm thinking some buttons, or there's Christmas ornaments, buttons, keychains, fridge magnets, bottle openers, coasters, stuff like that. So if you guys have a preference, if you guys are interested in any of that stuff that are coming to the meetup, let me know. I know it's last minute. So I'm trying to spread the word, but I don't know if the group that is going to meet up with us is comfortable me posting about it on the forums. But if they are comfortable with it, I will put it on the forums and I'll say, hey, we're going to be at this restaurant on this time, on this date. Come if you'd like. So I might do that. But anyways, if you guys hear about it and ask me about it, or you guys hear about it on my stream, or people talk about it in the DDO community, feel free to, you're invited. I just haven't asked the people in the group about it to post it on the forums. He's our raid leader every Wednesday nights. Yeah, if he needs help with streaming, tell him I can pause my stream anytime and show him stuff. If he comes on my stream and wants me to help him, I will show him stuff and answer as many questions, because I like helping people who are starting out streaming. I really like that, and I'd like to do that to help other streamers, because I only always want to help other streamers. I would never want to do anything negative to any other streamers. I always want to help other streamers. I always want to help streamers. I want to be a good influence on them, and I want to be a positive influence, and I want to help others, and I like feeling useful and helpful and doing service. And honestly, how's your new place, Mexi? How's your animals? How's your fam? How's your nieces and nephews? How's your new place going? How's your food? How's your loot and stuff? I still would, I'm wondering if I can still pick your brain about some good loot, some more in depth about some loot stuff later, for some stuff for beginners. I'm making generic short YouTube videos for generic, characters. Like the starting characters that you can choose from that are free to play and stuff. Like, okay, a decent build for that. Here's a decent build. Here's quests that you want to do. Here's a list of quests, free to play or VIP, or if you bought expansions. And here's some generic loot to help people get started with a bunch of different builds. And then with a list of some quests, and then a list of some good loot. And anyways, so that's something a project I've been working on. Find the Chicken event begins Monday, September 2nd. Punk Pogoer found the chicken in like 20 minutes. I'm so freaking pissed. I spent all this work and effort setting it up, like 30 to 45-ish to an hour. Okay, maybe not an hour, but 45 minutes. And I wrote up at least 15 to 16 hints. He got it in 3 hints. Ooh, this is why we can't have nice things. But great job, Punko, finding the chicken. And thank you for being my current hype train conductor. Sorry, this is kind of bright. Again? You brought him, you wrecked him. You wrecked him. If a bunch of random numbers and letters popped up, please delete it. All good, all good. Good, you're welcome for the shout out. What have you been up to? Welcome back. You're very musical, so I think you can do it. That's a synonym. I think that's North Vietnam. Gotcha. It's not giving me the southern dialect words. Thank you so much, Smex, for choosing me with your Prime sub. You're tuning in while making soup stock. Yum! You do know it's Wednesday, so this would be ahead of time. What would be ahead of time? I thought Severlin left SSG. Hi, Lami. They've been at SSG, and they work on Lotro and SSG. Or, sorry, they work on Lord of the Rings Online and DDO Online. And I actually have some other questions about that Nimbin asked him on this stream. Hi, how are you, Lami? You still thought he left? You know, Nimbin did ask him some questions. He's like, didn't some people leave? So you're fine. You're fine. feel free to ask as many questions, Lami. Welcome in. How are you? How are you smelling lately? Are you a stinky you Lom Slinger? 1979? He must be older than I am even. Tonquin, Linabelle left. Yes, Tonquin. Did you know that I chickened out talking to Tonquin at the PAX East meetup? They didn't... I chickened out. They just didn't look very approachable. I got scared, but apparently they are, and you can have a good chat with them. But I had so many... For like my first year of streaming DDO, I talked about sleeping with Linabelle to get free stuff from him. And so I chickened out. And they were talking with this other person most of the time, and they just didn't look like they wanted to be there, I guess. Or they just looked like, I don't know, resting bitch face, maybe? I don't know what it was. But I chickened out from approaching them and talking with them. And I wish I did. I don't know, but I don't think that they didn't want to be there, because apparently they have good conversation and they're great conversation. But like, and I'm not trying to like spread a rumor or say that they didn't want to be there. But for some reason, like, I don't know. I didn't feel like I don't know. I was worried and nervous about approaching them. I don't know what it was, but I don't think they would be there if they didn't want to be there. You know what I mean? They're becoming an Olympic snowboarder. Nuh-uh. Where'd the cozy crew? Hi, Gobby. Hey, I was just talking about you. How are you? What have you been up to? How was your Labor Day weekend? All is well? I'm okay with questions? Okay. Okay, great. Moanin' Fuppa. Hi, Westy. How you doing? So yeah, Goblin, I'm thinking of putting you and Yavonis and Todd Libby in a group on Discord and asking you guys how you feel. I think we're gonna do dinner on Saturday, and then I'm gonna double check with you guys, and I'm gonna pick a place that's good food but not expensive, because there were some places on the list that looked kind of hoity-toity. I'm not into that. Like, I don't want this. I don't want anything like this, and I can't afford that. But I don't know. I don't know if this one's expensive. I don't know if this one's expensive. It looks like it is. This one might be good. Okay. Okay, this one might be a good choice, Tamalisa. This looks a little bit too fancy to me. Romantic date spot. This one's probably expensive then. Okay. Gerardo's Italian Kitchen. That sounds kind of expensive. Shorebird. Culinary Scene. Chef's sister's location in Newport Beach, California. Nope, too expensive. Okay, this one I think Todd Libby recommended, Butterfly Burger. Hopefully it's not too expensive. The coffee pot sounds good. Maybe do like a brunch or a lunch as well on Saturday. And then all the other places look expensive. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if drinks are expensive. But the ones that have drinks on their pictures, I'm like, oh, expensive. I don't know. Mediterranean has a world, blah, blah, blah. Fine dining scene? Nope. Golden Goose American Grill? Maybe? Still looks a bit fancy. Tortas de fuego? Tortas. But what if you don't want tortas? You know? Agave Cantina? This one sounds good. Once you're ready to start, when you're ready to order, start with tableside guacamole and hearty asada fries. Does that mean it's free? American Bistro? Look at that. Look at that fancy shiz. No, I don't want that fancy shiz. I want good food. I want good food, and I want a decent price. I want your good food. It doesn't need to be fancy. You don't need to put cilantro and a leaf on top. You don't need or whatever that is, avocado. I don't need a presentation. I don't know. This place, selection of bruschetta. I don't need that. I don't want fig jam. I don't need that. I don't need bruschetta. That sounds expensive. Mesa Grill. That sounds pretty fine. Yeah. Sure. Colt Grill Barbecue and Spirits. Oh, I don't know. Barbecue is expensive. So I don't know. Anyways. 19 best restaurants in Sedona. I want local, something that is like not a chain that you can get anywhere else. And I want it to just be like as cheap as humanly possible while being good food. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Wait, crap, we have to watch the VOD. Don't worry, we're gonna keep chatting, but we gotta watch the VOD because I have to get ready for my neck procedure.
And we're here.
I have to get ready for my neck procedure at 12:30. So we're almost in our last hour of stream, so we gotta get to the Q&A with Severlin. DDO producer, Severlin. Yeah, I have to get ready for my neck procedure, and then after my neck procedure, then I have another spine and pain, orthopedic brain and spine and stuff. It's a detective guy who's gonna help me figure out what's wrong with my back because my spine and pain doctors are like, hey, we've put injections and done nerve ablations, but you aren't getting, I'm like, you're not getting the pain. You're not getting into the main spot. I'm like pointing to where it is. I'm like, it's there in the middle of my spine, like the middle low back there. Get deep in there. Get a huge long needle and shove something in that bad boy. And then my what's it called? My MRI didn't say that there was anything bad, which is good. No disc flattening or slip disc or anything, so that's a good sign. But they're like, we can't figure out your pain. But I'm telling them, I'm like, it is not in the muscle. It is not on the left side. Like, yeah, there is a problem on my left side in the SI joint. But in the middle low back, I need help deep in there. Not just in the muscles. I need help there. And then, so, anyways. I'm thinking they're going to need to do another epidural. I got an epidural like maybe 5 years ago at a different spine and pain clinic. Okay.
45 electric, 50 really cool.
I don't know when Float On By joins and me and Severlin join.
Tell me because I'm streaming. How you doing, Float On By?
Okay, we're getting close.
I'm doing pretty good. How's the rates?
Tired, I'm sorry, babe. Wished I'd asked Sev about the Grim Disturbance issue. There's a Grim Disturbance issue? Hey, don't think I didn't see you there, JFBN. I saw you chilling in there for a while. How are you, Juicy? Thanks for being a current hype train conductor.
That's what I
What Grim Disturbance issue? I didn't know there was a new issue with Grim
Oh,
Disturbance.
there's two
You like a song singer?
Sorry, I'm writing that down.
I mean, it's fun.
Resting bit face. How are you? The weekend went too quick.
I liked it a lot better last life.
I wanted to do a ton of, get caught up with a ton of work. It went so fast, huh? Like, I missed you guys and fell out of the loop because I wasn't able to lurk on you guys and chat with you guys, you know? But at the same time, like, I didn't have enough time to do all the stuff I wanted to do because I wanted to get caught up on a lot of streaming behind the scenes stuff.
If it's that main stuff.
Is everyone mostly staying in Sedona or Flagstaff? Everyone's mostly staying in Flagstaff. Yvonnis is in Flagstaff. I'm going to be in Flagstaff because it's 20 minutes away from Sedona and a lot cheaper. Just Google them. Wait, Necrobotanist, did that sound good? Necro, did that sound good? Did the one I do work just as well? Yeah. Did the one I do work just as well as the link you sent me? Because it looks like it's the same. Yeah, it is the same.
Đá,
And then this one's P. No, piss.
đáy,
Did I do it? Did I do good?
Really cool to push my show onto the community harder.
That does not look fine dining. Well, I don't know what fine dining is. I just know I don't want any part of it.
Discord, they're gonna see me right here.
Once food passes a certain price range, I feel like it is not better. Once it passes a certain price range, it is not better and it's smaller portions. And they call it gourmet. And I'm like, what does that even mean? Because when I Google gourmet, that doesn't even really... Like one time someone gave me a gift card to this really fancy place. They gave me like $100 gift card to a really fancy place. And it was like $40 or $30 for this much food, and none of it felt good together, and all of it was not good. And I didn't even stay for dessert. I didn't even get dessert. I was like, I want to go somewhere else and go eat food because I'm hungry still.
When I wear robes, I'm sexy. When you wear robes,
Fancy garnish and food is lame. I like rustic foods or mundane foods. I don't know what mundane is, but or rustic, but that sounds good. And not and not that I have anything against. I would not judge you if you guys like food like that. Because I understand that there are people who like food like that. And I understand. I totally, you know, I see that people like that kind of thing, and that's totally valid, and I totally respect your opinions and your foods that you like, and I would never make fun of you or judge you for that. I'm just saying, personally, I haven't had good experiences with them, and it's when you've been, you know, a broke college student for as long as I've been, and you were raised poor, you know, your whole life. That kind of stuff to me seems like, you know what I mean? To me, it was just like, to me, it was more like, you know, who can afford that kind of thing anyways. And then if you had the money to afford it, it was like, it would go towards more needs than like a want. You know what I mean? So anyways. But I understand that people have different things and different, you know. So anyways, please don't ever feel judged or bad if you like that kind of thing, or if you can afford that kind of food or whatever. Totally you do you. And I would not ever bash someone's food likes or whatever. And I would never want you to feel called out or like I judge you or anything. Because everyone's welcome here. I don't think anyone has a grill where they're staying. That would be fun to go to a park and grill and get store-bought stuff. Flagstaff? Flag for what? My favorite food is shepherd's pie. That's the like meat and then the mashed potatoes. That's what you're eating right now? Oh, yeah, Smexy cooks such good food. The place, not the action. She's being sassy, I think. With lamb? Oh, any other way to do it? Oh my gosh, I thought you do it with beef.
I don't see ears.
Oh, if it's beef, then it's cottage pie. I never know that. Yeah, you're good? I did it! So that's the difference. Da and die. Da? I would like Coke with die. I just asked for Coke with pee-pee. With urine.
Heal the tank. Alright.
Oh, with Myth Drenor. The Grim Disturbance problem started with the new Myth Drenor. Spawns don't go past a few rounds. Yeah, and it previously went almost infinitely. Oh, fuck. Have you posted about that anywhere?
That should be the new intro to DDO. I remember the last war.
Oh, slang term that the translator won't give you, I guess. Hi, VG Lord. How's your day going? How are you? Oh my, what are you up to today? I want to frat my chino at some point. Oh my gosh.
It's just like an old guy knitting in a corner. I remember the last war. And then this shows this like flashback of a machine and a lens. And some flashback. I was a lot younger back then. And then a flashback to a doll frying ink. You know those old intense PlayStation commercials that they had in the 90s? Video game commercials, they didn't know what they were about until like 2010. They were on some weird stuff, especially in the 90s.
Let's see. Ooh. Want to frat my chino. Oh, wow.
Business people were on drugs
Okay.
back then. They're like, how am I gonna market this
Okay.
video game?
Sorry, I thought I missed an important.
I don't know, we'll make a dog cry.
Damn.
Oh, grandma's
Send it
recipe.
to the front- into the
Yeah, how
camera.
are you, Wist? It's so good to see you. How was your Labor Day? Did you take a little bit of it off? I know I talked to you on it. Moaning, fupper.
Oh my god.
I love that. You tried? You tired? I like FUD.
So
What's FUD?
I thought that was a Fear Reaper.
I like food.
Oh, our tank is getting fudge.
Okay, I'll ask them. Okay, I'll ask them for some more Vietnamese dirty words. Because it's hard over chat, isn't it?
Dancing.
Okay.
Dance.
I want some dirty words
Oh
and
my
ask me to help
God.
me how to say urine and ice. I would like cock. Please give me cock.
I didn't realize we were dancing.
Vietnamese
Okay, we wiped.
dirty words.
You get pounded
'Kay.
by so much dark unicorn horns. I swear
My
to
context
God,
gets
freaking
defenestrated. Oh my gosh, isn't that defenestrated means it gets thrown out a window? I know that reference. No, you're good. He was just teasing. He was like, flag? I think Luna knew what we were talking about. She was like, flagging for which quest? But she was making a joke, I think, about the Flagstaff thing. You're fine. You're fine, Gabi. The word for Buddha or a wise person. Uh-oh. Is it funny? Okay. Buddha. Wait.
Alright.
Buddha
So this is
or wise person. I can't wait to hear what it was full of labor. I'm sorry. Now I'm lost. No, you're fine. Were you seriously asking if I was flagging for something? When I was talking about Flagstaff and Sedona? Okay, I'm gonna mute DDO for a second. Here we go. You guys ready for the big news?
Reaper enhancement trees that we.
I mean, RuneScape's like an older game now.
Plus code.
Severlin!
Management and management.
Or Severlin.
I know this has been a long time coming.
Nah, you tell me. I mean, does it seem just
I saw Severlin's post. Did you guys see Severlin's posts on Twitter?
Yeah.
The ones, oh, he left. It was because I joined. I'm sorry. I soiled it.
Okay, here we go. I'm turning the volume up.
Burnt out, and he was like,
Hi,
I can't.
Severlin.
Yeah. Oh no, he's back. I love this game, which means I love you, sir. For a couple months now. Well, this is good. This is.
I think he was working on the audio thing. I think he was getting feed.
hey, can you hear me?
Yep. A halfling update that we were supposed to get a human elf and half.
Sounds familiar.
He's
Spell it.
COH Co. He's a content creator and he voiced TwitchCon, and that was like the first thing he said. He's like, the problem with DDO is that it's too ugly. And he Tiny Tart thought a halfling update that we were supposed to get a human elf and half halfling aesthetic update this year. I was reporting on it heavy. I was waiting for that. Because those are some of my favorite races in this game. And it would be cool if they look cool.
Can you guys hear it okay?
But instead, like, I think they added river hobbits into Lotro and stuff, so I think, like, maybe he was getting the games mixed up. But, I honestly feel like Severlin is just over this business. He's more interested in what his brother's doing right now.
And then Severlin joins the Q&A. The Discord chat.
Yeah, that's quite possible.
And then here's what
it's cool playing
Severlin
with
says.
Matthew Lillard. Yeah, you can jump in our chat. That's the whole point of the show.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep. Welcome. Yep. Welcome.
Let me move to my headphones.
Hey, it's Severlin.
He was literally just
I
talking
realized
about
that was you.
Severlin.
Okay, so I've been saying for the last couple of months that how, like, one of my things on my stream was pointing out how much you talk about Matthew Lillard and Purple Worm on my show. Oh, he okay,
He
so
was
my
having-
ears are red right now. I feel like float on fire.
He was literally talking about Severlin, and then Severlin shows up in the Discord, in the Q&A section. We were all in the Discord on DDO's official Discord, and he had a voice chat open that was Q&A with Nimvin. Then Severlin joined right as I saw Floaty and Nimvin were together. I was like, oh my gosh, there's another Q&A, let me join them. And so I was grabbing my phone, and right about to join, and Severlin joined. And I was like, oh my gosh, perfect timing. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's having a quick ad break. Yeah. And then you guys will hear me too. You guys, so much news. So much Q&A news. Let me tell you. And there's a quick ad break, so I'm just going to go run to the restroom really quick. Be right back. And we're on our last hour of stream. Then I have to get ready for my neck procedure, then my back appointment. Hopefully I'm okay pain-wise driving around. And then after that, I have another appointment. Okay, be right back. Sorry, that took really long. I bonked my teeth on this mother fupping cup right at the beginning of my break. I refilled it with water and I bonked my teeth on it. My 2 front teeth. Oh, I'm so worried I'm gonna hurt them sometime. These are the ones I keep bonking, like in that video from TwitchCon. Oh, I bonk them so often they're gonna chip or fall out one of these days. You guys ready for the awesome Severlin news, or Severlin? This is so wild, huh, Gabi? Hey, Gabi, I'm wondering if it's okay to put you, Yavanis, and Todd Libby in a Discord. Oh man, teeth bonking is so sketchy. It's so sketchy, teeth bonking. I'm wondering if putting you guys in a group chat and asking you guys if I should post about it in the forum once we decide on a restaurant and a time, or if we should just, get the word around with people on my stream. And also, I'll ask you guys what exclusive CozyCon Arizona, Sedona Flagstaff 2024 meetup merch you guys would like to see. And maybe I'll raffle some of that off too. I don't know. Do it. What's the news? Okay, you guys ready?
I think he was
Lots
working
of
on the
stuff.
audio thing. I think he was getting feedback. So I think he's setting up something.
It's okay. My ears are red right now, and I have butterflies in my stomach. This is the only second or third time I talked to Severlin.
Yeah, we're so starstruck. I'm so starstruck by Tonquin. I chickened out talking to Tonquin at PAX East. And like I said, I was kind of anxious because they looked like they wanted to be there, but they just looked kind of shy. Like, I wasn't sure. It wasn't like they didn't want to be there. It was just like, I don't know what it was. They just didn't, they seemed either shy or just reserved or keeping to themselves. So I don't want to spread any rumors like Tonquin didn't look like they didn't want to be there. I don't know. I take most of my cues from reading people's facial expressions and body language and stuff. And so anyways, I chickened out. I also was worried if they knew who I was and they heard all of the stuff all the times I talked about sleeping with them to try to get free stuff from DDO. So I chickened out. Anyways, but yeah, I was so starstruck. I talked to Severlin just for a little bit, or Severlin, at PAX East and some other devs, and I'm so starstruck. Like, I'm freaking out that he responded to my friend request, and that Twerk followed me on Twitch a couple months ago. So anyways, so starstruck.
Oh,
I like I've talked to Severlin up.
this is the surprise.
Okay, and you can hear pretty well? Hopefully the alerts aren't going to be too loud now if any alerts go off.
Well, this is good. This is what a Q&A
I don't want to hurt
show's
your ears.
about.
I have it at the
Getting
highest
it out
volume I
there.
can on Twitch.
Oh, hey guys.
Welcome
Okay.
back.
Cozy Bean, Severlin is in here.
I saw you were having a Q&A and I saw Floaty was there. And then I was like, oh, I should have said hi.
Cozy.
And then Severlin joined and I was like, I was going to jump in and say hi, but now the more the merrier.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh my gosh.
So welcome, Severlin. Long time no chat.
He was having audio problems. It kept muting when he
I
was trying to
didn't
talk.
upset you with my Matthew Lillard comment. I've been, like I said, I've been making that joke for a couple months now.
He wasn't upset.
I bet it was out of the park.
Though I
Please
do
smash
want
it
to,
out
I
of the
do
park.
want to know, because this is an opinion. This isn't like, I don't know if this is for sure. Are you burnt out?
I can't believe he
Are you
asked
kind
that.
of like, oh, he muted.
He's
Yeah,
been
he's
saying
muted.
he's been saying that for a while. He's been wondering.
I've been wondering.
I
'cause,
couldn't
like,
believe he asked him.
I love this game, which means I love you, Severlin. And if you do good, this game does good.
I'm like blushing just thinking about talking with Severlin.
Yeah, I've been a VIP sub for going on 3 years now. I'm hella addicted to this game. The reason
Thanks,
I'm so
Bella.
rash, I
Thanks,
just don't
Gabi.
like it.
I mean, it's a
I
good
love it.
game.
Hi, Cozy Wozy Tozy.
Floaty, boaty,
I saw
boaty, toady.
Severlin's post. Did you guys see Severlin's posts on Twitter?
Yeah.
His post
The
about the
ones,
Lotro server and trying
Oh, he
the
left.
new good
It was
server.
because I joined. I'm sorry.
DDO.
I soiled it.
No, I asked him if he was burnt out.
You guys know the vibe or
And he was
the
like,
I saw
I
it.
the thing that's popular and trending right now His posts about the Lotros test server went really well, and now they're gonna try it on DDO. You guys remember that? We pulled that up a week or two ago. Severlin joined and fixed his audio problems.
Yeah. Oh no, he's back.
Hi,
He
Severlin.
fixed his audio.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got new headphones, and sometimes when I come in and I don't restart Discord, my stupid mic doesn't work.
Can you guys hear him?
Been there, my friend.
I hear that. Headphone technology hasn't really overcome
Discord
that.
is really glitchy. Test server, yeah,
Discord.
yeah. You guys missed it. I pulled it up on stream a couple weeks ago. Okay, let me show you. I have the post. Okay. Okay. What's his name? His name is Rob Ciccolini. Ciccolini. Okay, Ciccolini. Ciccolini. I think I follow him. How do I find who I follow? I'm not good at the Twitter. Sorry, I looked in my notes. I can't find him. Rob. I copied it. Necrobotanist. Robot chicken, probably. Problem, probably. Yeah, we're just gonna, yeah. I kept the link, but okay. Let's see. Rob Piccolini. There he is. That's Severlin. There's Severlin. Okay. Okay, so his posts. Where do I find just his posts? Posts. No, I don't want your reposts. I want your posts. Okay. You guys ready? So there were two posts. Two posts. So, okay. Phew. The new Lotro servers use not only 64-bit code, but a caching strategy for our game, VM, I think that means virtual machine, to improve performance. Our data behind the scenes looks good, and players seem to be having good experiences. Next up, getting a DDO server up and running to start a series of tests. So there's that link. This time I will save it. No, you're fine. Yes, you can hear his voice, because his voice is a little bit quiet. Oh yeah, that's good. The panel at San Diego Comic-Con. If he had more time, I wanted to ask him how it went. Okay. So that was a big deal. So let me keep that. Sorry, bright. Let me keep that down here. Severlin, DDO next for test for, yeah. Test server. Okay. Ooh, baby.
What's going on?
Like that all the time.
Not much. We were just, official DDO Discord opened up, so I was like, sometimes I stream without Voodoo. What do I do? So I decided to open up like a live Q&A, try to get, the community more into it, asking questions, getting
Yeah, I saw you
answers.
in the Discord. I saw you in voice in Discord and was like, oh, well, maybe I'll jump in there because I was reading the new Discord.
So how is the new Discord feeling? Like, I know this has been a long time coming.
You tell me.
You tell me. I mean, does it seem? I like the immediacy of it. I think that if you're talking on Discord, it's harder to. You're actually sort of responding to actual people instead of the forums, which is delayed, and so it's. I'm hoping that it'll be. People will feel more like people, and will be harder to just rage without good reason. Sometimes there's right. Sometimes we all make mistakes, and the players deserve their well-adjusted kind of criticism. But like sometimes it's just like, hey, the devs are
What could
people.
be a 5-minute conversation? It could be like a week back and forth on the forums.
Yeah, that's the one thing. There was a couple of times where Lamanias where people were being critical, and I had to do a segment on my show where I was showing people what's the difference between good criticism and not going to be heard at all. You know.
Hi, Tana. Welcome in. Was geht du Bohne, Wassermelone hier? Guess what? I was in a Q&A with the producer for this video game, Dungeons & Dragons Online. His name is Severlin. And he told us some big news and answered a lot of questions. And this happened last night, just spontaneously. I joined in a Q&A, and then he showed up the same time I saw that he was having the Q&A, and I joined. And I was like, oh, there's 2 people in it. There's Nimvin and Float On By. And then I was like, let me join. And then Severlin shows up. And I was like, is that the real Severlin? Is that the Severlin, the producer of this video game? Yes, it was. And he answered a bunch of awesome questions. And he gave us a lot of exciting news. Okay? But there's one thing that he's going to say in here that you guys cannot say that Severlin said this was going to happen. It's, he said, you guys can't spread it around that it's a thing that's for sure going to happen. Okay? He gave us a hint to something that he's not supposed to give us a hint of something because it may or may not be able to happen. Okay? So you can't be going around being like, Severlin said this was going to happen. Severlin said this. So just warning you that we're watching it, but I'm pretty sure he said you have to keep it a secret. I'm pretty sure he knows that a lot of people were there listening and it was a live stream. He knew. So I think I'm allowed to share this VOD with you guys. I did message Nimvin asking him. He didn't respond. But I think it's fine. Okay? Devs are people too. That should be a t-shirt. I agree. I would love to do that. What should I put on this shirt? Oh my gosh, what should I put on that shirt? Because I actually wanted to ask you guys what new merch designs we should put and what new merch items we should put. I'm going to do a feedback form for you guys, just generic, what do you want to see more? What things are you interested in? Of me, right? On my channel. I'm still going to do the feedback form for the hardcore event. That's coming out this week. And the finishing the obituaries and looking at that. So, I was going to do that today during today's stream, but this golden goose just fell into our laps. And it's just golden egg, golden egg, golden egg, golden egg. Plop, 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 plop. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even think of it that way. Here, let me go back and see what he was saying. I didn't even think of it that way. The developers and producers? Yeah! How cool is that? I got to talk with them at the PAX East meetup in March. Im März. Und, ich habe mit Severlin gesprochen und Steelheart, ein anderer Dev, und Torque und ein paar mehr. Aber ich vergessen die Namen. So. Wait, what did you say? What did he say was a secret? It's gonna come up. We're getting to it. Was geht ab? Du Bohne Wassermelone hier? Was geht ab? Wie geht's dir? Here, let's listen.
Without good reason. Sometimes there's right. Sometimes we all make mistakes, and the players deserve their. If you're talking on Discord, it's harder to. You're actually sort of responding to actual people instead of the forums, which is delayed, and so it's. I'm hoping that it'll be. People will feel more like people, and it'll be harder to just rage without good reason. Sometimes there's right. Sometimes we all make mistakes, and the players deserve their well adjusted kind of criticism. But like sometimes it's just like, hey, the devs are people.
Could be a 5-minute conversation. Could be like a week back and forth on the forums.
Yeah, that's the one thing. There was a couple of times where Lamanias where people were being critical, and I had to do a segment on my show where I was showing people what's the difference between good criticism and not going to be heard at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey, about yourself.
I was just going through, and I was like, oh, well, there's someone.
Yeah,
on
especially
stream.
Severlin popping in.
Maybe I'll see if they're actually on Twitch. And I heard you were talking
Danke
about
für
some
hier
stuff, so I
bleiben.
was like, oh, I'll just jump in. Since they're on the official Discord, and since we all were saying they'd love to spend more time, you know what I mean? I'm like, hey, if someone's going to take the time to sort of stream and do that, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Talking about, yeah.
I was asking. I was actually literally talking about you and wondering if you were burnt out, and that's why. And you came just in time.
No, just the opposite.
Just the
Like
opposite.
right now on DDO, the number one thing we're working on is getting those 64-bit servers up.
So I heard that was good on the Latro side. So is that going well?
Amazing. It was amazing on the Lotro side. The new servers are so performant.
It's so good.
It's crazy. And so, like, it was... Yeah, so the problem is I can't, like, it's an extremely complex system behind the scenes every time we upgrade. So we're not just moving the servers to 64-bit. In addition, we are changing the hardware setup and the whole sort of environment setup so that we can memory cache all of our... We have this code, this chunk of code that's proprietary, and it kind of sits in the C++ code, and it has its own memory management, and it manages all the game systems. And what we're trying to do is on Lotro, we took all of that, and with 64-bit servers, the server can take up more memory. In 32-bit, we were limited.
That's Severlin.
With 64-bit, what we can do is we can preload
The producer
all of
of
that
DDO.
code into memory. And because of that, it doesn't have to memory manage and swap in and out. So if you have a large character and you sort of go in, what happens is that code, which we call Whistle, will stop in and go away and come back and go away, and that causes thrashing. And so what I think is happening, what we're looking at is over time is that part of the code has gotten bigger and bigger.
Yep.
Without flushing at all?
You have to put in and out more and more memory as that code gets larger. So someone comes in, and to load all of the bits in, you have to remove some bits because in the 32 environment, we couldn't have it all in.
Yeah.
And so part of what we're doing is preloading all of that. And in Lotro, day and night. And so I'm hoping to have some kind of larger tests where there's people we're going to try to ask the DDO players to come in and do your raids, bring your biggest characters for the test. But I can't move over all the servers. It's first we'll have one test server that will be kind of like the Lotro one, and then we'll have a cool some kind of event on it, and we'll start with that and see how that goes and how many players we can get on it so that we can look and test the performance.
Yes,
and then
exactly,
we can work
Necro.
on some other stuff.
I got an interesting question here in chat that I want to hear an answer to. Should DDO be on a 32-bit or 64-bit client? Seems like something changed. I personally play on a 64-bit client. I don't really notice the difference.
You want to be on the 64-bit client, but the problem is that we fixed a lot, but occasionally when the game is loading, from what I can tell, one
Thanks
of
for the lurk,
files
Luna.
either becomes read-only and the game can't copy it,
Yep.
or some people run into this DirectX 9 problem. And so they switch to 32-bit, and that seems to fix it because it starts the process again. And what ends up happening is they then stick with 32-bit because that's what works for them. But you want to be on 64-bit because eventually Windows is going to catch up with us, and the 32-bit stuff is going to have to either not work or run in some kind of, the further we go along, the less likely the 32-bit will be performant and working. And that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, that's
So I got a
actually.
question real quick.
Sorry.
So, at least from my experience, like, what I hear you saying from, like, it takes longer to load, like, your character cache or whatever it is, all the items, all the stats that are on your character. At least for me, I notice, like, longer load times for instances if you, like, say, have more items in your TR cache. Or your mailbox is full or stuff like that. Is that kind of what we're talking about?
No, so fortunately the bank and all of those things are they're kind of tucked away outside your character, and they're only accessed now when you need them. That's why, do you remember we made the change so the bank only shows basically 10 items at a time, and then you have to click? We did that because it no longer sits in your character. Basically, the bank will load that on demand. So the only thing that is in your actual inventory is your inventory. The bank stuff doesn't affect that. But the bigger the character is, the more likely that the memory, that whatever whizzle, like when I talk about the code, for instance, every time we have an item or anything in your feed directory, which includes all your enhancements, there's a chance it has to get
past lives, I imagine.
Past lives, yeah, all of that. And so once I'm hoping that we'll see the same thing that we did in Lotro, that once that's already loaded into memory, that, because the pillars of lag that we're encountering, the 3 pillars, essentially, this kind of solves 2 of them, because the other thing is as the players get sort of bigger, it takes them longer to serialize. So when you move from server to server, it takes longer, but what we think is the serialization is much worse because as you're being loaded into the server, it has to load the code for all of the different items and feats you have.
Yep.
And sometimes if it gets too big, it has to load and unload. And the bigger the characters and the bigger Whizzle gets, the bigger the problem is.
Yeah.
There are other things, there are other things that cause lag too, but our engineers have been very good about going. Like if I showed you our lag charts for sort of this year as opposed to 2 years ago, you can see that it's much lower in terms of how much lag there is, except that the lag tends to be harder on our most advanced players.
Yep.
Right? Like, because so when I'm running Myth Draenor at level 13 heroic with my friend, I'm not.
Guys, this gets so good. We haven't even got from the tip of the iceberg. We have not even seen, oh my gosh, this is just the tip. I think we talk for another hour. So let me skip ahead to the secret, okay? Let me skip ahead. I hope I don't get in trouble for this. Okay, we're going to skip ahead to the secret, but he's going to clarify this, okay? So this can't go back on me or Severlin. You guys just say we were there listening to Nimvin's VOD. Like, this is good because this has like triple or at least double the amount of views that the rest of his VODs got. Like, everyone was joining in because everyone was watching the official Discord and seeing that Severlin was in there. Okay, you ready? Let me skip ahead to find it because we're in the last 30 minutes of stream because I need to fill out my new patient paperwork form for my second spine and pain brain orthopedics back place because I'm going to a back detective. He's gonna be a detective and help me figure out what's wrong with my back. Okay, so we're gonna skip ahead, okay? See, he does get into this. He does get into that. Dropping these like a mic drop flowers, fuppin' flowers. I want to do so many SpongeBob quotes, but you guys probably find SpongeBob's voice obnoxious, probably. I find it annoying and obnoxious too, but I still love to do imitations of it. How are you, sweetie? Welcome in! See, he talks about how he gets it because he likes going fast. And when he's on his tune that's high level, he likes going fast.
Seeing the lag because I'm not running at that high end.
Yeah.
Because my character has a relatively small data set, and it's unlikely that Whistle's going to have to swap it out. But there's some other things you ran into a situation where there was
How are you? Thank you for your cute emote. QB, did you hear what happened last night? Me and Nimvin and Float On By were in a Q&A with Severlin, the DDO producer. And guess what? His name is pronounced Severlin. Okay.
a bunch of small except that the lag tends to be harder on our most advanced players, right? Like, because so when I'm running Myth Draenor at level 13 heroic with my friend, I'm not seeing the lag because I'm not running at that high end.
Yeah.
Because my character has a relatively small data set, and it's unlikely that Whizzle is going to have to swap in and out. But there's some other things. We ran into a situation where one of the biggest things of lag were there were a whole bunch of small cosmetic creatures that were marked wrong, and it was just making the physics way down like a tremendous amount. And engineering was seeing these lag kind of spikes, and they were like, what is that? And so we fixed that. But we had some rough spots like this weekend because the high level characters are still doing this. And if I didn't have proof in the pudding with Lotro, I would, obviously we all try to be like, okay, anytime we make a lag fix, it's not going to be the smoking gun. But I think this could offer a substantial fix, and I'm hoping will help on rating, because in particular, but I don't know. We won't know until we see it. They're two different games, and even though
he does bring up later about the higher tunes on his higher tune, not his level 13 or whatever, about the feats and the tomes and the past lives. He does say that when he likes to go fast and be a fast character, so he wants to make sure that it doesn't screw players over who have those things and like going fast and like, that want more stuff to do in the game, that, you know what I mean? They don't want to slow them down, because he doesn't want to slow them down, and how he wants to make players happy, and he doesn't want to add things to slow them down, and he wants to do things to give you a challenge, like make Reaper harder, not make you go back and have to like do the same stuff while Reaper's harder. And I'm not doing a good job of explaining it, but they want to increase to like a Reaper 11, not like a new Reaper 5 harder, so you're doing the same quest, but it's harder. He doesn't want to make you feel like you're taking a step back. Hi, Ozzy, how are you? You were so sweet, you guys, that were telling me to feel better. Thank you so much. I'm feeling a bit better. Thank you so much for asking. I've been having such bad headaches, and then that's been giving me so much anxiety, because then I'm like, how am I gonna sleep? How am I gonna stream? Because my headaches have been really bad at nights and in the mornings when I wake up. And so they've been causing me a lot of anxiety and stress and frustration, my headaches. But hopefully they're gonna get better again, because I'm getting my neck procedure today. So that should help. Thank you so much. How are you?
engine started in the same place. There's a lot of difference.
Yeah.
So
I have a kind of random question.
in that instance, and it's loading all the characters, and now it needs code from all the Whizzle.
I'm like, oh, this one's gonna combat a little bit more than this one who's a righteous healer.
Let me get to the secret.
And this is not the first time. Like, we have several people that came back. I mean, I'm not part of SSD. I would.
Or a repeater build that, oh my god, I was so psyched for this, and then we run into some design problem.
Steelstar, can we have a hint on what class Dragon Disciple is an archetype for? And he said he couldn't say. Severlin said they couldn't say, but then they just saw the post from Steelstar. I think we've publicly said it's a monk archetype. If we hadn't, well, there you go, hot scoop. So, hot scoop, it's a monk archetype. The new Dragon Disciple is an archetype for a monk. And he's like, are you okay that Steel Star said that? He's like, yeah, I'm fine with it. And he's like, that's the joy of being a dev. Oh, I'm sorry, Ozzy. Are you able to run any other games on your laptop?
Or technical
Hot
problems and have
scoop.
to change directions entirely. And, you know, once that happens, the players were like, oh, if they had done it the first way. And you're like, yeah, I can't really explain all of the reasons that we didn't do that.
Honestly, it would be hilarious if a Reaper 11 there's just a tiny little Cordovon in the dungeon that the quest won't finish unless you find him and kill him.
So we're getting there.
Like, the
Like
style where
Shadowkai?
whatever. Yeah, I'll give you a little sneak peek, but you can't tell anyone.
Okay.
Or if you do, you have to realize it. I may completely change this.
All right.
Okay, you guys hear this? Severlin, the producer of DDO, is giving us a sneak peek. And we have to keep it a secret. But if we do tell people, you have to realize that this is not a guarantee. This is just something they're thinking of doing, okay? It is not a guaranteed thing. You cannot be like, Severlin said this, okay? You have to remember this, okay? So I'm going to play it again. And then we'll hear it.
Basically I'm returning DDO players, so like I have been like searching feverishly to find people to like run with in like Discord, so like I was jumping in here and then I was listening to the server thing, so I wanted to know I guess what was going on and just tune in, because if you guys are
He was talking about the 64-bit server that worked for Lotro that they are trying to get some tests for DDO ASAP.
starting another server, like I guess my question would be, what are you like looking to achieve by that server?
Well, I mean, the server will support. Think of a hardcore server, right? Except that when you come in, the vibe is. Should I say this? Yeah, I'll give you a little sneak peek, but you can't tell anyone.
Okay.
Or if you do, you have to realize it. I may completely change this.
All right.
Imagine a hardcore server, but the hardcore part is opt-in. So if you don't like hardcore, you can still go to the new server and it's performant, and then you can even help your friends in a dungeon get through it while they're in the hardcore mode, but you're not. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Because one of the problems with hardcore is that people love it or hate it. Like, there are people who love it and there are people who will never do it. And so in this new server, you can go and be either is the current thing we're working on, but we're still in the early design phases, and that may entirely change.
If you're
Picture how that would work.
If your character dies, can you swap them over to the other version of the server?
That'd be fun.
Well, no, think of it this way. In order to get the rewards, you have to survive with this lantern, and if you die, the lantern goes out.
And then, that's
So it's
really
like
cool.
you're carrying a torch or something.
Okay,
Yes,
so it's
maybe
not you, it's the
Is there a way to
lantern.
get
Right.
the lantern relit?
No, you have to start a new character. That's why it's hardcore, but the character is still there. But your friends who don't have lanterns can go in the dungeon and try to support you and keep you going. Or if they're evil, try to screw you by pulling too many people, so you
That's
have to be
actually,
careful.
yeah, that's a
That'd
great
be
idea.
okay. That is a $1 million win idea. You know why? Because there's players that only play during hardcore, and there's people who only really invest in DDO during hardcore. If hardcore is going on all the time, but this is a problem. Rewards would have to change ever so often.
Sure, I mean, that's why it's an event. But the issue is, it would be like a hardcore season. But the problem with hardcore is that it divides the player base in a way that we didn't like.
That's what I was
doing
gonna ask.
hardcore, but like.
So the thing, like, this is just from a returning player. This is from somebody who has played DDO from when I was like 14 years old, and my uncle got me into it when like you first launched, okay? And I'm only 28 now, so it's been like, I've only played for like a decade. But the hardest thing like the thing that I would ask, because I have no idea who you are, Severlin. It sounds like
He's
you're part of the team that like
he's the
gets to-
producer of the game.
Okay, cool. So this is amazing. So this is my question. Like returning players, the thing that we like, just like a normal dude who has a kid who wants to come play DDO, the problem you face is like finding like a community, like because like you just said, it's really divided. Like the only two communities I have found, and I am telling you, I have went through every server post for Solana. There's like 74. I have went to Discord after Discord after Discord, and the only two communities I have found that are thriving, that are like a Discord you can hop in and you can play, and there are just people there, and like it makes it fun and enjoyable. They're hardcore, and they have this rule list they have a catalog of things you have to follow just to try to play the game. And I'm like, dude, I haven't even played through all the content yet. Like I'm just like, I don't know how we fix that, but maybe like that is like something that would make it. But I like your lantern idea. Like maybe this would do it to where you kind of like bring them all together.
Yeah, I mean, the idea essentially would be you're there, and part of the thing is, can you get people to support you in going
Well, what about all the
through
people that have
keep
all
you
the stuff
alive?
on the other servers that they like? Is there any chance you would let people like, even if I wanted to take a character and I took like my levels, but like, what about like bringing over my money at least or something, or like I don't know, some like
It's got to be a fresh start, or the hardcore doesn't work. That's the problem.
I see, and I'm sure that's like, is that related to like game bait, like trying to transfer that?
So, I don't know when he starts to explain more about this. They're going to do tests. They're going to have it open to the whole DDO community. There's going to be tests, yes. There's going to be tests. It's going to be open to the whole community to do tests. To do tests on this test server. Okay? And so they want you to go and copy over your like high level toon that has a bunch of cosmetics and a bunch of pets, and your highest level toon, like your main toon that has tons of past lives and stuff, and they want you to test and do as much havoc and chaos as you can on the test server. They're going to have a couple of tests, at least they said a series of tests on this server that's going to be open to everyone to try, do as much damage to it as you can. Test out its lag as much as possible. So that we're going to be hearing about this soon, okay? We're going to be hearing about this soon. It'll be open to the public to test this out. Then he says that this server, this new server eventually, is going to be a VIP server. Because if it's open to everybody, they're worried it will take the server down. It'll have too much lag. So they're thinking that eventually this new server, 64-bit server, would be a VIP server. But we will be hearing about stuff soon. Keep your eyes peeled and stuff. Hear about soon for being able to go. They want as many people as they can to go to help with the tests for this server. Same here. Okay, have an amazing day at work, sweetie. Have an amazing day at work. Of course, my pleasure, my pleasure. After my neck procedure today, I should be able to be more consistent again. I'm sorry about the past couple weeks. My health has been really bad. My headaches have been really bad, and they've been causing me stress and frustration and lots of anxiety attacks and feeling like my health is just, Anyways, so my pleasure. I'm hoping to be able to keep back to normal consistency and less health problems and having to move stuff around and be delayed and stuff like that. Hopefully my headaches and migraines that are during the day won't be the much worse in the evenings and right in the morning when I wake up. That's the hope. So thank you. My pleasure. I'm so glad you guys enjoy my streams and my content. We have about 14 minutes left of stream. Yeah, I'm kind of gutted about it being a VIP server because I will never be on that either because I cannot afford VIP. I've never been VIP. I'm always free to play. except for like twice for hardcore, I was able to do it. Thanks to people's help, I was able to try it out a couple times. But yeah, I do want to, I was like, I wanted to ask Severlin this, but he had to go, so he only had a certain amount of questions. So I didn't want to take up time because other people had questions, but I wanted to ask him, like, I think I did ask, like, can anybody do these tests on this server? Because I want to be put on that list. I want to be the first to find out about that. So I would just check the forums, watch the forums for news and stuff, and I'll tell you guys as soon as I know about it. And he doesn't have a date. He just said soonish. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ozzy. Thank you. I'm sorry you're bored and you can't find any games that engage you. Yeah, that is wild and I love the idea. It's an exciting idea. It's an exciting idea. It's an exciting idea. And I appreciate the feedback, Necrobotanist, about the roll a bar to buff your party, go AFK at the entrance, and get favor when the other 5 complete their quest. And that it sounds too easy. I appreciate your feedback on this. Because it's good to hear this. Because there's so many things you want to take into account. There's so many things that you want to do to make players happy, And you want to know what players think and want and would vote for, and you know what I mean? You want to take into account all the voices and know, you know what I mean? And I totally know, Ozzy, it's not because you hate hardcore, but it's because your heart, totally understandable. I know a lot of people who have heart issues or high blood pressure and stuff, so totally understandable. So, exciting news. I think there's a lot more good stuff. So we will just keep chatting and going through this stuff, dropping these like a mic drop. So yeah, thank you. My pleasure. Thank you for being here, Necro. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. So yeah, in about 11 minutes now, I have to fill out some new patient paperwork forms and then go get my neck injected without being sedated. So that'll be fun. I think I get about 6 to 8 injections in my neck, and then I'm hoping I won't be too sore for tomorrow morning stream. I should be okay. I'll update you guys and let you know on Discord if not. Lately, they've been doing pretty well. My neck hasn't been too bad. In the past, I've been like in bed mostly for 3 days, honestly. In the past, it's been really bad, really hard to stream. And if I did stream, it was a short one and it was in my bed borrowing a laptop. So, anyways. Yeah, so this plan is still to have my tomorrow morning stream and then my Friday morning stream and Friday evening stream and my Saturday afternoon stream and Saturday evening stream. If I can't get in raids, I might do a Saturday morning stream. We'll see. We'll see. If I can't get in the raid group. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of other good goodies in here. Let's keep listening. Yeah, I like that too. Aww. Thank you. I know, right? Too many medical appointments today. 3 big ones. 3 big appointments. I'm so nervous. I don't want bad news, but I want answers. I want them to be able to get to the pain because nothing gets to the pain in the middle low back. Nothing has gotten that pain. And I've been trying and doing test injections and procedures for 8 years this August. You know? So thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I'm anxious for the back procedure or the back appointment about my back. I just want some answers. I mean, I'm very grateful that it's not anything bad that showed up on the MRI, but I would like answers. And it's just overwhelming the amount of appointments I have, you know? And then and the no free time, it takes up time that I, want to be catching up on stuff that I'm behind on, like behind the scenes stream stuff. I'm almost all the way caught up from PAX East. I finally sent Axel the congratulations on the great New Year's Eve event. I finally sent him that over the weekend. And then I just have a few more things from PAX East. And then I will only be a couple months behind. So. And then Crayon is going to come over today and help me. She's going to be my secretary because Mildred's out of town. Yes, I love acupuncture. I can't afford it anymore, though. I used to go a lot, but I have to pay chiropractor out of pocket and massage therapy out of pocket, and I can't afford to do all three anymore. I used to do acupuncture, and it helped a lot. There's this amazing guy who's a doctor of acupuncture, and he's from China, and he's so cool. And I used to go see him for a long time. He helped a lot. It was great. Have you tried acupuncture? Stream in bed with Cozy. Yeah! Thanks for saying hi, Kiwi. Thank you. So, yeah, I'm hoping my health can get back to the baseline health instead of what it's been off and on since February. Let's see here.
That over with, it doesn't work well.
Well, if you transfer that over, then the hardcore becomes trivial because.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Right, because you bring over all your tweak gear, and people have like.
This is kind of sounding like a server. This server sounds kind of like DDO 2.0 kind of, or DDO 2 kind of a little bit, huh? Tested, gave me relief, but sadly briefly. Me too. Massage therapy and chiropractic and acupuncture, they help briefly, and then it comes back. And it's so soul-sucking. Like, I'll feel like the fog and this pain, and I'll feel awake, like lift, like a heavy wall or cloudy, like heavy thing lift in my head, and I will feel awake. Like, actually remember what it feels like to feel awake. And then it lasts for maybe a couple hours. I mean, the pain relief lasts for a couple days, but I will. She's so sweet, and she's such a cutie. She's an amazing friend. And you guys are amazing friends to me, too. Even if you don't consider me your friend, I feel like you guys are my friends. I will. I'm sorry to hear that,
items
Ozzy.
that they've carded up to help on their
Mythic Reaper, cursed gear, and all this.
Yeah,
level
right, exactly. If you have a
wild gear and stuff.
Right. Yeah, if you have a 300-point Reaper character with tweak gear, like grinding you through the dungeons, that's really.
So this server that you're starting, would it be like as you push it out to the community, would like this server would be supposed to be like a long last thing? This is supposed to be like your thing to make everybody come together, right? Is that kind of the point? This server wouldn't just like go away, right? Or be like a short term, right? This is a long term.
Ooh. Also, I'm sorry no other games have gotten you engaged. What else have you been doing then to try to spend your time? I could give you some recommendations of games or stuff to do. Aww. I like it for many reasons, but primary is that my gameplay does not need to end if I make a mistake. I don't have to start over and catch up to the party, and the group is not shorthanded.
He's doing it to all servers.
This server would last as long as it would start with
a short term, right? This is a long term.
He's doing it to all servers.
This server would last as long as it would start with the one server, but eventually what we would do is the idea is create more servers that are open for everyone. But I can't do that all at the same time. There's a significant amount of hardware shuffling that requires to even put up one, and we're working as fast as we can.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. I like the concept of.
Mm-hmm.
The other thing is,
Interesting. Did you guys hear that? Aw, thanks, Ozzy. That's sweet. So yeah, reminder, my next stream is tomorrow morning, and then Friday morning and Friday evening. And then Saturday, currently it's planned at 1 o'clock Mountain Time, so that's 3 o'clock Eastern. And then again in the evening, 7:30. But if it changes to morning, I'll let you guys know, the Saturday one. Ooh, I love mystery crime series shows. Oh, fun! So, I think they're gonna make more servers. Jabby, welcome in, cutie. How are you? Happy birthday weekend last week. How was your travel? It's so good to see you. I've missed you guys so much since I was out of town. I know I streamed a couple times, but still I felt out of the loop. Big news, Jabby. Big news happening. We had a Q&A with Severlin, or Severlin. As they said, their name is actually pronounced, with Nimvind and Float On By and me. Yeah, happy birthday last Friday. And, wait, did I sing happy birthday to you yet? And I end stream in 2 minutes. I have to end stream early. Because I have, that sucks. You always have problems traveling there. They friggin' suck. Happy birthday! I love crime mystery series. Like every series made ever. I love them. I love British ones. I love the Welsh ones. I love them all. Oh my gosh. So we had Nimvin does this Q&A, I think Tuesdays and Thursdays on the official DDO Discord voice channel. Hey! Now what did your son do, Cozy? I know, Beanvin has been such a shizster. So, okay, I have to end stream in 2 minutes. So basically, this is a secret we're not allowed to say, right? We're not allowed. This is a sneak peek that Severlin's like, should I say this? Should I say this? So he said it, and he's like, okay, if you are going to say this, make sure you say that it might be changed. It could be changed. This is not a guarantee. This is not a set thing, okay? But you know how he made a Twitter post that said, like, the Lotro test server went well, the 64-bit? They're next on the list. The most ASAP thing is a 64-bit server test so that they can help fix lag. So there's going to be some tests that are going to be open to the public, to all of us, to test out the test servers. Then they're going to open a VIP server that will have hardcore and non-hardcore play, where hardcore people can do hardcore, like flip a switch, and you like have a lantern, right? And you can quest with other people who are not doing a hardcore challenge. But if you die, your lantern goes out and you have to start over. And this is a fresh server. It would be a fresh server, okay? Now, then, after that, they want to make more open to everyone servers. I'm guessing eventually they'll have, see if people will have server merges to these servers that will have better lag. So, less lag. Exciting. Yeah. But this is he just said, you can't.
Server will support. Think of a hardcore server, right? Except that when you come in, the vibe is, should I say this? Yeah, I'll give you a little sneak peek, but you can't tell anyone.
Okay.
Or if you do, you have to realize it. I may completely change this.
All right.
Imagine a hardcore server, but the hardcore part is opt-in. So if you don't like hardcore, you can still go to the new server and it's performant, and then you can even help your friends in a dungeon get through it while they're in the hardcore mode, but you're not. Does that make sense? Because one of the problems with hardcore is that people love it or hate it. Like, there are people who love it and there are people who will never do it. And so in this new server, you can go and be either is the current thing we're working on, but we're still in the early design phases, and that may entirely change.
Okay.
I'm not sure how that would work.
Okay, and then he asks some clarifying questions. We talk about things, and then we still have more stuff to listen to, some more Q&A, some more answers from Severlin that we have in the community, and it's great. Would it be possible to have more communication like this? Mustang Sally asks, talking about the plans in the future to help quell the doomsayers in the forums. So we talked about it and said, we appreciate you answering this. We love this communication. This is great. So, anyways, he says that they want to drop in some more times and communicate like this. And so it was very cool. It was very spontaneous. I was driving on my way back from visiting my family out of town. I was at the same gas station that I passed going to the desert. And when I saw Nimvind was doing a Q&A, and I joined him and was chatting with him. And then I saw he was doing a Q&A, and I saw Float On By was there. And I was like, I want to drop in and say hi. And right before I joined, someone joined in, and I was like, that can't be the real Severlin. And I was like, the Severlin? The Severlin I talked to at PAX East? I was like, no way. And I was like, I was just about to join. Is this really Severlin? Like, you beat me to joining in. Like, I was going to join anyway, but Severlin just joined same time I was joining in. And it was literally him. And he stayed for like an hour and answered our questions. So, anyways, I have more footage to watch with you guys, but I gotta go get my neck injected about 6 to 8 times in my occipital ridge, in the base of my skull, the occipital ridge, and then these big trigger point knots along my neck that my doctors don't know why they keep coming back. They're not supposed to keep coming back. They've never seen them return, so I have to get them every 3 months. They literally stab the really, really painful epicenter knots. They stab them and then inject them. And then they come back. And they're not sure why. So anyways, and then after that, I'm going to a doctor detective, a back detective. He's going to try to help me figure out what's wrong with my back. My other back spine and pain doctors told me I need to go to this guy because my MRI came back without any answers. Which is a good thing that I don't have really bad stuff like disc problems and stuff. But I'm like, I'm in so much pain. Nothing is touching my pain. Things are helping here and there, but it's not getting to the epicenter of my pain. It's not, you guys, for 8 years we've been trying to get to that pain in the low mid back, the low back in the middle of my spine. And it's just like, so we're trying to do that. And then after that, then I have another appointment. I have my therapist appointment, and then so anyways, so my neck is going to be really, really sore today. And then Crayon is going to come help me get caught up on streaming, background streaming, behind the scenes stuff that I'm behind on. And she's going to be in my secretary because Mildred's out of town. So she's amazing, and she's going to come help me. And then so my next streams I put on Discord, right? But my next streams are tomorrow morning, 7:30 a.m. Mountain Time, and then Friday morning, 7:30 a.m. Mountain Time. And if I start them earlier, I might be able to start them earlier. I like doing earlier streams because those have always been I prefer to do as early as possible because then I have more time for my appointments and getting other stuff done during the day. But it depends on my pain and if I was able to sleep well with my migraines and headaches. So anyways, if I can start earlier on Thursday morning or Friday morning, that's always fun. And sometimes I can start my Friday nights early, which is fun. And sometimes I can start my Saturday nights early. And then right now my Saturday is 1 o'clock Mountain Time, so 3 o'clock Eastern, and then 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. So that would be 9:30 Eastern on Saturday. So, and then hopefully with these neck injections, my headaches and stuff won't be as bad, and I'll be able to be more consistent with my schedule back to the normal consistency, because I really hate deriving from my schedule. I really hate when my health comes in between it. It really sucks, and then you feel like a freaking failure. So I'm yes, and my sinus stuff is being okay-ish. I'm upkeeping that, so because that has been going off and on since February. I think the steroids my ear, nose, throat doctor prescribed helped with this sinus stuff, so that's been helping. But yeah, it's so good to see you, Nostalgia. Bring soup for you? She might bring me something. I know the pain. Feel you, sister. Exactly. See, you understand and you empathize and you get it. You're getting backstabbed? Bye, bye, bye. Have a good stabbing. Oh my gosh. I need to make a sign on my back for my next back procedure that says, happy stabbing. With crazy eyes and a knife on my back. That would be so fun. I love doing... Remember when you guys helped me with a long list of funny messages to put on my butt and on my back? Casual, normal, hard, elite, reaper, and hardcore simple. Yeah, and they were talking about you can choose your difficulty and blah, blah, blah. And they also were talking about making reaper 11. Making reaper harder. He also said something about going up to level 40 in DDO in the future. Yeah. Jumper, did we sing happy birthday to you, babe? Stab me good. Did we sing happy birthday to you? I gotta run. I gotta fill out my forms. Or else they're gonna be like, they keep texting me and emailing me. Have you filled out your new patient forms? And I'm like, I saved it to the last minute. See you around, you too, Ozzy. Jabby, did we sing happy birthday to you? Did I sing happy birthday to you? Did you blow out your candle, babe? Okay, we've got Neutral, we've got Deathy, we have Sarge. Oh my. Baldur's Gate 3, Dungeon Scholars. Oh, EverQuest, he's still going? He's been streaming for like 20 hours. Brackert streaming. Oh yeah, subs are on sale, so buy them on your web browser if you're gonna buy them and stock up for your gift subs. If you guys like buying gift subs, buy them this month while they're cheaper and get them on your web browser and then just save them. Let's see, who shall we raid? Who could use a good raid in the ponds? Who could use a good raid in the ponds? Keenan Show TV. I'll let you guys pick. I'm thinking either Backy or Deathy or Retired. He's been streaming for over 20 hours. He's probably been streaming for 22 hours now. And then we've got Sarge. And then we've got Newt. Aldina is playing Phasmophobia. But anyways, let's do 1 minute on the poll. Are you guys excited? And remember, so here's the VOD. Here's the VOD, okay? Here's the VOD. Remember that you can't hold Severlin to any of that stuff he said, okay? About the server. That hardcore server, okay? I don't want you guys being like, Severlin said this, he promised this, okay? That was you gotta realize that is just something that might happen, that might not be how that shakes out. It's just a early stages design. It could go a different direction, yada yada. But you know, they are trying. Their number one thing is reducing lag and figuring out how to create 64-bit servers for us to help with lag, reduce lag. And then also they're also, you know, working on a special event as well. And so I'll keep my eyes peeled for news about it. Let's do Deathy. I'll keep my eyes peeled about it. Is it Deathy_TV? Yes, it is. I always worry about where the underscore is. Jabberwookie, Mr. Birthday Boy. Excuse me, Jabber. Excuse me, Jabber, sir. Birthday Boy. Excuse me, sir. All right, he gone. He didn't answer if I sang happy birthday to him or not. Have a good day, Cozy Crew. You guys too. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. And I'll update you guys I'll message you guys in Discord an update if I'm like forewarning you that my neck is too sore Thursday morning. So just have your follower notification on when I go live, or look for my red one message on my Discord server, my 7-layer bean dip or 5-layer bean dip, or am I up to 9-layer bean dip now? Who knows? Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you for the amazing August. Thank you guys for all your support and all your chats and all your fun. Oh, that's cute. That's a cute little bye-bye emote. What is he holding? That's cute. Thank you guys for all of the chats. Thank you for saying hi. Thank you for all the lurkers. Thank you. Thank you. It's counting down. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for August. And thank you for a great September already.